Hello, everybody. Oh, it's 4th of July. That's right. Happy 4th of July, USA peeps. Got some BBQ ribs smoking. Ooh, I should have had some ribs today. Hey, Alex in chat, finally get to watch stream. What's going on? How you doing, man? You forgot snacks? Go get some. Honestly, I have a snack. I have honey butter chips, but they're such a small little bag that I kind of don't go grab that just to eat it right now because it's gonna last all of 5 minutes and I want to use it for watching The Witcher. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I don't celebrate here because I'm in Canada, but happy 4th of July. Honey butter chips are so good. Yeah, I just wish they weren't as expensive. Like, they are kind of pricey. As an American, I demand Old Dutch ketchup. I have not seen Old Dutch in the stores in quite some time. Oh, did I forget it? My bad. Whoops. I can get them on Amazon if I try. Oh man, the water is just so good today. It is blazing hot today, by the way, guys. I actually was answering emails on our balcony today. I actually wanted to go, I like from my balcony, I can see like a little coffee area. And I was like, should I go to that coffee area? But dude, every coffee area in sight was like jam-packed with people today because it was so beautiful outside today. You should try glazed cashews with cranberries. Glazed cashews in general, like honey-covered cashews and stuff, are so good, man. They're such a good snack. I think even the almonds like that are such a good snack too. You should try me. Huh? We haven't even started and it's already getting sussy. But today we're building a $99 keyboard. Are you using the alu top for the build? I am using whatever they sent. Let me actually just quickly review one quick little thingy-mabob here. But I'm just reviewing whatever they sent me. I'm hoping this is just the base kit because I would like to just try the base kit. But I mean, for $99, like, can you really go wrong? It's 99 bucks. Let's see. Let me open up my little... Oh, that's Canada Post. Not that. Where is the little section I have to read? Here we go. So it's gonna have regional vendors, which is awesome. 2 to 3 months, which is awesome. Hi guys, stoked for this keyboard. Me too, actually. GB is gonna start today and end the 25th. Top cases and additional weights can be purchased separately, so that's totally fine. We're gonna be using something called flower shadow switches today, which I'm excited for. And there's some different colors, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it looks like a pretty solid little entry over here. It's by Nland Keys. And then the person who reached out to me was Mechland, which I'm a big fan of Mechland. I think Mechland's really awesome. Wow, this is stupid cheap. Yeah, I agree. Even the weights, the extra weights aren't even that much money. Like, this is not a crazy expensive keyboard. There are so many different colors. I think it worries me that there's so many different colors though. But I mean, they're all spray coated too, which I'll show you guys. So there's a bit of a texture to them. But I mean, like, this isn't all too bad. And even if you wanted to get this with a stainless steel or brass weight, like 124, that's not bad. And there's different weight colors you can get for all that stuff too. And then an FR4 or PC plate. The messy hair. Yeah, it is super messy today. Dude, I was sweating like crazy today. All right. And then I took a shower because I was sweating like crazy just from being outside. And then this is basically the hair after the shower. I did not do anything to it. I just walked out the shower because I was too busy. If they release plate files, this board should be a solid buy. I mean, let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's not dilly-daddle. Oh, what the hell? Let's not... What is it? Dilly-daddle? Damn, looks good for shower hair. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Also, look at the case this thing comes in. I hope this also comes with it. It's like a little plastic hard shell case. It's kind of cute, actually. Dilly-dally. It's kind of cute. Alex is always looking sexy. Alquan, come on, bro. Yeah, today was like... Okay, before I actually get too far into this, today my main goal was to really put focus on cleaning up the vendor list And there were, even now that I've redone like what I think the majority of it, there are still a few vendors that I may be removing, and then also some that I may be adding, just from feedback from you guys. But let me say this. There were some people not happy about the vendor list, but there were some people very, very happy. And those are the people that I'm catering towards. It's the people who... No New Zealand vendors. If you guys show me some, then I'll put them on the list. But I'm catering to the people who are happy that they're finding at least somewhat safe vendors from the non-starred vendors that I haven't shopped from before, but are going to add DN. Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Archetype, did you reach out to me, by the way? Excited for the NeoKeys board to release. QK wireless features, built-in O-ring mounted board. I mean, we'll see for sure. All right, so this is the Molly60. This is it right over here, okay, guys? Cute little case going on, little plastic hard shell case. Inside, I don't know what the official like end game version of this will be for production, but the inside of the case, not too bad. Now, these are just for holding it in, but I mean, I can't complain about the way this looks. For 99 bucks, the spray coating looks pretty solid on it. There is, they did warn me there might be a scuff or two on this, but I don't quite see a scuff or two. Yeah, it's $99. I don't know if this is the brass version or not. It kind of feels like it has some weight to it, so I don't know if it is. I'll double check with them later. I mean, this is pretty impressive for $99. It's pretty cute for 99 bucks. But I mean, ultimately, let's see how this feels and sounds. I kind of want to start the stream off by opening it up. I mean, we do have the gaskets over here and we have some screws, but I would not mind. I mean, I can already see one thing that I'm not too keen on that I hope can get changed. I don't know if this is something that would add to the cost of this, but there are Phillips head screws in here, and I would prefer to see some hex screws or torque screws. Not a huge deal, though, but something I figured I'd bring up. Is it plastic? No, it's not plastic. Oh, God, I have one on here, and I'm trying to put it on, bro. What's... Dude, you know what else I did today, guys? Don't laugh at me, all right? I made my, I warmed up some leftovers from last night, all right? I put it in the microwave. And then after that, my girlfriend, because she makes herself little fruit bowls for work, she makes me little fruit bowls. For some reason, I put that in the microwave too. Luckily, I didn't have it on for more than 3 seconds before I realized what I was doing. But I almost messed up. Dude, you know when you're just running on autopilot? Warm yogurt? Oh, dude, no thank you, man. You know when you're just on autopilot the entire day? I got plenty of sleep. It was just because I had my mind on something else. My thing today was need to finish vendor list. Because I really wanted to get that done. So all I was thinking was about vendor list stuff. I watched 2 VODs at work today at work. First time catching a live stream. Dude, what's going on? Hopefully you enjoy it here. Brain boot it into smooth mode. Dude, because there was just some blueberries and some apple slices, and then I also think there might have been some carrots on there too. But if they got microwaved, I would have been really sad. Just got ordered a Mirage Envoy. Oh, you're gonna be so happy with it. I like the Mirage color. I don't know if I like the green more or the Mirage more. I think I'm at a crossroads with which one I like more. But they're both really nice. Super psyched for the Envoy. Would you go with Nixies or cream sodas? I mean, if you want something more in your face, have I done a build with the Nixies and the Envoy yet? If you want something more in your face, definitely go with long pole. I have mine with long pole right now, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, stunning sound signature. I love this. And this is with no weight inside of it too. This is just the aluminum piece at the bottom. No strawberry. It's the season for them right now. We got strawberries. I mean, I don't mind the strawberries from the farmer's market. which ultimately are the same price, but the strawberries from the actual like big name stores have been kind of sucky. But also Envoy also does well with other switches. Yeah, there's a few that I think would work really well with it. Oh, look at this. They even give you like foam and stuff too. Okay. There's a daughter board in this? This is pretty good value for $99. Bro, this is wild. I mean, this is not half bad. Let me actually just remove these switches here. Where's my switch puller? I also ordered more Loctite. Yes, they've been sour. Yeah, they've been really bad from the major chains. I haven't really been enjoying the strawberries from major chains. They've been really bad. Wish I had a solid plate though. What do you mean by solid plate? Do you mean an FR? I mean, they have an FR4 plate. I don't know if it has like little relief cuts or flex cuts in it. This has flex cuts, which makes no sense. I don't understand why there's flex cuts on this, but at the end of the day, I don't personally think the plate with flex cuts makes as big of a deal as the PCB with flex cuts. It's not as it's still impactful, but it's not as impactful. The plate, I mean, it's polycarbonate with flex cuts. Usually you don't see this combo, by the way. It's kind of hard to show off, but you don't typically see polycarb with flex plates that often, to be honest. Really rare that you see this. I would have loved to try the FR4 plate though. That would have been really cool for this. But, oh my God, look at this long daughter board cable. I think that might have been in the notes. They might be changing how long this is.
Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great day.
Dude, thank you so much, LY. Hey, dude, I hope you're having a better day, man. I hope what we talked about, all of it's A-okay, bro. Hopefully you're going to make some good choices, good stuff like that. The PC is so shiny, it looks like acrylic. I mean, it might also be acrylic. It did say polycarbonate, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. Yeah, PC. I'm going to take their word and say this is PC. And then, was there any other notes about... Let me just double check something else here, guys. I'm going to just double check all the notes about things here. Oh, okay. So, case screws will be changed to hex heads. Love that. The current gasket foam is 3 mil. The production unit will come with 2 and 3 mil. So you get some choices. And then the bottom foam will be changed to a more professional sound absorbing foam to reduce resonance. So you're probably going to get something nicer than... I mean, this is pretty dense feeling. You're probably going to get something nicer than what feels like a piece of felt almost. You'll probably get like a pour-on foam. But yeah, I mean, those are already good changes they're going to be doing. Very happy about that. That's solid. But let's take a look at what else is here. I don't know what the since 2013 means, but I'm vibing with this pink like a lot. You can change the color of the weight. I don't necessarily love the cursive font there, but hey, maybe some people will. The overall design scheme of the board, like, it's very classic. You have your basic wedge, your box on wedge style. I mean, imagine it a little thicker here. Very, very classic. Oh, I see some of the scuffs now. Yeah, they told me that this prototype had a bunch of scuffs on it and not to worry about it. But just to show you guys, there's like some scuffs on it. Hidden USB because it's going to be recessed past the wedge over here. Not bad. Looks like bubblegum, kinda. And then I think this is kind of... Okay. This is for the HHKB top. I think this is kind of cute. I don't care. I think that's a nice little touch to it. Gives the top a little bit of some character. It's not super in your face, but it's there, and I kind of like it. It does look like bubblegum. And I'm thinking we put this on it today. Good combo? I think so. I think this is going to be good combo. This available for GB? I think it's available tomorrow. I don't think it's available today. Cool if it had infill. I was thinking that earlier, but I think I kind of prefer it without the infill. All right, and then here are the switches we are using today. So these are called flower shadow switches. I have never used these before, but they have an LY housing, LY stem, 2-stage springs, and 50 gram bottom out, and they're pre-lubed. These are also very pastel in color. I mean, that's pretty good for stock switches. Pretty nice, actually. I mean, we'll see how this whole thing sounds when you put it together. I'm curious about building it with no foam first and then just putting the bottom foam on. But let's do our stabs before we do anything. B-Sun switches, they good? You know what switches I feel like are criminally underrated are the cap switches from Gatoron. Come on, just stay here. Where's my... took out a whole bunch of stabs before. The switches are called, I'll just leave it here so you guys can see. They're called Flower Shadow switches. Not quite sure about the name, doesn't really make any sense, but unless there is something called a flower that's called Flower Shadow or something like that. Oh, did I want to use these housings? No, what layout do we have? Actually, let me take one more look at the PCB here. So I don't think we looked at that together, but hot swap PCB, lots of options here. A butt ton of options. Oh, if this is the PCB it comes with, then you can install your own hot swap sockets to make it split. I hope they give you some hot swap sockets in the box for that. Oh yeah, because then you can make HHKB. That's pretty cool. Is it weird that I feel like more confident about this PCB in a $99 project than I do about other PCBs that have been released? Like, it's just weird that they can, like, think that, oh yeah, let's just give them some options in the long run for hot swap. I appreciate that a lot, actually. I do. I really do. Just bought the unlubed version, but I don't know how to lube, because it's LY. I would just probably do it normally. Probably just normal. That's a shame. I thought I was lucky or something since it's a raffle. I just won the 910 raffle and was wondering if the board's decent. The 910? The 910 is okay. I've built one, I think. It's okay. Like, I don't mind it. It's an alright board. I think it depends on how you build it. I think it really does. I think you'll still enjoy it a lot. Like, no doubts about that. The 910's absolutely awful. Take it off your hands. Yeah. I think you should send that one there to me, and then we'll figure it out from there. We'll figure that one there out. Actually, did it give us split right shift on this, or do I have to install that? Okay, we'll just use full right shift for now. So I don't know where I put all my extra hot swap sockets, and I don't feel like soldering tonight. It is already too hot in this house, and quite frankly, I am done making myself sweaty. I'm over it. And I just need the 7U wire into this. Where's my tweezers? Is the keyboard solder only? Nope, it's hot swap. But you can, it looks like, I don't know if that'll be the final PCB. I'm assuming so. But it looks like you can just add your own hot swap sockets to other places to make your PC vary from the stock config. Let me make you more sweaty. Burbs. I played a round earlier, man, on TFT. I played one while I was waiting for while I was eating lunch, basically. You know, I was just microwaving my stuff and then just started up a game, and I was like, okay, let me just eat and play. Dude, there was one match I played where, and this is also, actually, sorry, where I'm going with this, there's a new thing I've been seeing, man. Wait, I got an extra ticket to the Dodger game on Thursday, kind of last minute. Hop on that private jet. Let's go watch a baseball game. Let me use my private jet company called Teja Flies. Teja Flies is a private jet company that it's a side project. So I'm probably going to use that. Enjoying the Azure. Yeah, dude, there's that. And then I've been seeing this a lot too. Why is everyone running Heimerdingers with 3 Ginsu's blades? Why is that a thing? Like, I don't get it. Because it stacks with the turret? Oh yeah, that's true. It does. It does go to the turret. That's right. Yeah, some guy basically had the shrink module plus plus the 3 Ginsu's blades on a level 2 Heimer and was just melting people. Everything was just dying quick. Yeah. Teha, the new streamer on Twitch. Have you guys seen Nathan's or Teha's new... Was it a blog that he was doing or the video? I watched the video, but I'm not sure if he made it a blog too. His news stuff, keyboard news with Mr. Teha. I like the direction he's going. Teha Talks. I actually love that video. Yeah, me too. I like the direction he's going in. I think he makes a really good podcaster / speaker like that because, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I think I mean this in a very positive way. Teha's very relaxing when he talks. Like, I don't think I'm very relaxing personally. I think I'm like a little bit more high strung, but he's very relaxing and chill. Like, it's nice. As someone that dislikes MOBAs and does not play League, it's fun that my GF hates Heimerdinger. Oh, really? Yuri? What the heck? Wait, do you normally stream at this time, Yuri? I feel like it's late for you or something. What's up, Yuri? How you doing, man? What'd you guys build? Tab makes the best work and watch videos. He makes great videos for that. It's late as fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say. I like the Teha co-working streams. My favorite Teha streams are Teha playing League of Legends. I like when he plays League. I like him playing video games. He's very chill gamer. Ferrata was 3-pin hot swap. Oh, had to clip the legs of 120 Gazoo Bobas. I had to do that recently for a client because they forgot that it was 3-pin as well. Yeah, it's time consuming. It's a pain. How'd the Levi build go? It was nice. I found out later on, though, that the switches that I thought... Well, the switches on the pre-built one they gave us, I thought were lubed. But apparently they just soldered in stock switches, and the build still sounded great. But we did use, my first time in a long time, using stock switches for something. Like unlubed switches. What mouse is this? This is not my favorite mouse in the world. I took what you guys said, actually, and I think I'm going to order one of the mice that you guys recommended. But this is a MX Master. There's a lot that I like about it, but there's more that I don't like about it. So I don't know what to really think about this. It's beautiful, but it's comfortable. But I don't like the tracking of it. It's just purely the tracking, and sometimes what I've noticed too is just the way that I kind of move with the mouse. Like, it doesn't really do me any justice, but I think I'm just used to the other size mice now. But yeah, the tracking on it is not my favorite in the world. I think it could be better. Yeah, I think for office use, it's totally fine. What do you think about the cycle? It's being sent, I think. I think it just got sent to me. But I'll get that soon, guys, and then we'll actually do a review on that too. That was another board everyone's been kind of itching to take a look at. Actually, you know what else is in stock right now that I actually built one for myself, and then I'm going to build one with you guys on stream and maybe give one away, is the Fuji 65 is in stock. Bit of an older board now, but it's a pretty solid top mount board. I do think that it kind of needs a little bit of polyfill on the bottom, but pretty good. I didn't mind it at all. Just don't use aluminum plate for it. I think the plastic plates go a lot further for that particular one. What color did I get? For which one? Sorry, the cycle. The cycle I don't even know. I'm currently rocking the Logitech Superlight X. I won't change it anytime soon. I like the Logitech Superlight X. I think I preferred the shape of the Viper Ultimate a little bit more. But yeah, it's hard, man. I use a 40s Alice for gaming. Wait, that's kind of nice though. I think I would actually like to try a 40s Alice. I'm currently rocking the Logitech. Oh, I already did one there. What about mode switches? What do you think about them? Mode switches, dude. Obscura switches are one of my favorite switches right now. My top switches right now are KTT Roses, which I used recently on something. I like the Mode Obscuras and I like the Cream Sodas. They're all, I think, fantastic switches. I think the best value out of all those, definitely the KTT Roses though. Fuji 65 in stock? Yeah, they're in stock on Desk Hero. I was actually chatting with him today. They have a whole bunch in stock. And then he sent me a few to take a look at. And I built one up. Didn't sound too bad, but I have an idea for another build that I want to do with it. KTT Roses are damn good. Yeah, they're such a good switch. They're not even sleeper switches anymore. I got that Fuji 65 off Mech Market a couple of weeks ago. I had to use Oil Kings and the aluminum to get it to sound good. Love the key because of the pink, but I wish the kit came with some foam. It definitely needs a little bit of polyfill on the bottom. Just a slight bit, which, I mean, here's the thing about the Fuji though. The Fuji 65 is a little bit older, and I think it came from a different, I don't want to say era of what was the sound back then, but I have to say, it sounds pretentious. It came from like a different, like, what was the hype sound kind of era. And I feel like that was it. But nowadays, I think things need to sound a little bit different. But ultimately, it's a good little kit. Albeit it's a little bit expensive, but it's still a good little kit and it looks cute too. Hamu X Geon. I haven't tried those. I haven't tried any of the Geon switches on my boards, but I have built with the clients. I mean, on the few minutes that I typed on it and tested it, it was good, but dude, you only ever need to buy one whole bag of polyfill in this hobby. That's it. You only ever need one. That's all. One bag will last you forever. Yup. For real on the polyfill? Yup. I feel like every switch is good nowadays. Just tried the B-Sun Raws and Gat Unknowns. I still have a trouble pronouncing those unknowns. What's so special about the unknowns again? I actually just ordered another, I think 10 bags of cherry clip-ins. And I actually might go and place an order of another 10 or 20 cherry clip-ins. I go through these things so quick. Like, so quick, dude. Didn't even buy one. A roommate who moved out had one from her plush repair hobby. Okay, first of all, I have to say, dude, it's so wild hearing that, but at the same time, like, it's so cool hearing that. Like, plush repair hobby. I didn't even know that was really a thing. I guess it makes sense now that I think about it. But that's still really cool that someone would have a hobby like that. Like, I can see a lot of joy happening with a hobby like that. You know, just bringing life back to people's plushies that they forgot about at one point or want to repair. That is so cute. It's a special kind of restoration. I can imagine, yeah. It's probably tough, too. Because you got to get stuff to look like certain, older things, or you need the right threading. Plush repair hobby sounds too clinical. Dr. Fluff is better. Oh, Dr. Fluff is cool. I've been getting more into Hamu, Hanu, and B-Sun switches. They're interesting. Yeah, I'm over JWK switches for the most part. There are still a few in which I appreciate, but the JWK switches lately, unless they're really different, I don't know. There's just nothing special that blows my mind about them. Free leaf ping? Yeah, well, there's that too. There's the issues that come with JWK stuff as well. And I really find lubing stabs to be so relaxing for some weird reason. They're easier than switches because you don't need to like break things down, but the next switch I want to try, I know we're talking about switches. I got sent a whole bunch from Mechland, and Mechland kind of like, he kind of knows me there, and he kind of like will always be like, "You want to try this switch?" And I'm like, I do. But he sent me a few. They're all in the box over there. I'll show you guys later. But there's a few that I want to give a go to. I'm a Gatorone loyalist. Hey, there's some good Gatorone switches. The strawberry wine switches are also on my list to try. They're on my list. I've been hearing good things about those. What was on the menu for dinner tonight? So today yesterday we had some great food. My girlfriend made a great meal, but today we got a little tired because like I was out in the sun working and then she was tired from work. We were both tired. So we ended up just ordering some Chinese food. That was really all we did tonight. Tomorrow though, we're making chicken wings. That's the thing for tomorrow. Because I'm looking forward to that. Peach Bloom V2s are fire. Yeah, he sent me some of those too. I really want to try those because apparently the new Peach Blooms have outstanding stock lube from what I'm being told. So I would not mind trying that out. Man, why is it so hard these days to be up to date with all the new Switch models? Oh, it's impossible. I'm not even up to date. Also, thank you guys so much for all the follows, by the way. And thank you guys just for being here. I really do appreciate it, guys. What I hate is having a favorite Switch coming from GB only. A favorite Switch coming from Group Buy only. Oh, you mean they just don't stock them anymore? I feel like that's kind of a thing of the past now, though. I don't think many people do that, do they? Like, there's no more GB only Switches. I think that's becoming less and less common at the very least. I'm done with the hobby, but I'm still watching your key vids. Wait, Super Shark, you're done now? Hey, you know what, man? As long as you enjoyed it, and hopefully you made some friends along the way. You know what I need to gush about something. Cornographic, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I really appreciate that, dude.
Now that's a pink case. Hey, Alex and chat.
Hey,
Hope
man.
Everyone is doing good.
I'm doing really good
Alexotos.
today. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Actually, should I use the new dielectric grease or should I just use the one? We'll use this one here. Okay. I saw some people talking about some like just stuff in Discord today on our Discord. And they were like bonding over something they didn't know they both liked. Dude, to me, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, bro. I love seeing that. It is so awesome, dude. So awesome. Was that me and Howie? I think it was you and Howie. Yes, yeah, I think it was. That's what I want the whole Discord to be. Like, that is awesome, dude. Alex with another chill stream. What's up, Ruby? How you doing? Yeah, we're just having a really calm day today. Trying to cool down a little bit from the day. Also, look, new Loctite, everybody. New Loctite. Because this one here is starting to get really low. Tonight's agenda for chill Discord banter, cooking. The only thing I really want to... you know what I really want to learn? I want to learn more so baking. Baking would be really fun. Hearty chicken soup and stew. Chicken soup sounds really nice too. To me right now though, it seems like, it's hard for me to picture chicken soup right now just because it's really warm. But chicken soup always sounds like a nice little relaxing kind of night to have on a rainy day or something like that. You had to get a new Loctite tub? Oh yeah, this guy builds some keys. Stops corrosion on electrical connectors too, guys. That's what it does. Stops corrosion. A pleasure as always. Take care, Yuri. Get some good sleep, bro. Get some good sleep, dude. Baking requires too much measurement and precision for me. Maybe that's why I think baking's kind of interesting. Because it does require like a little bit more, I don't want to say thought process, but hemorrhoid. You think this reminds you of hemorrhoid ointment? Is this what it looks like? I can assure you it's dielectric grease. I can assure you, dude. Just ate a giant bowl of ramen. Do you guys like hot foods, like soups and stuff on hot days? Are you guys into that? I'm not into that. I just feel it just makes me sleepy, dude. Like, obviously I want a warm meal, like whatever. I'm not going to go and have a cold meal, like it's not really my thing, but I'm not into like a soup or a really piping hot like stew on a hot day. I prefer something that's gonna like cool off and I can enjoy it. Dude, I want watermelon, but I also looked at the price of watermelon yesterday while we were at the grocery store, and it's kind of pricey. It's kind of expensive for a watermelon, and they're not even that big. Like, it's so expensive. Was it always this expensive? I don't remember because like I didn't do shopping when I was a little kid, but was it always like the price that it is now for was watermelons always expensive? Why do I feel like they were cheap at one point? It's hit and miss on whether it's good. It ain't worth the risk. That too. You can smack the watermelons all you want. Sometimes they are like just flavorless. Do you know they have yellow and orange watermelons? Do they taste different? My girlfriend really wants us to get a whole bunch of mangoes. You know, maybe we should get mangoes. Mangoes sound good. Wait until you see Japanese fruit prices. Why is that again? I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the reasoning. Frozen berries are so expensive these days. Everything's expensive these days. Today I had to go, today, actually, let me tell you guys the story about how I almost I did a double take on something. So I was bringing a giant order from a client to the post office. In total, my bag, I weigh my bags before I go, was 44 pounds. So I was just hulling this 44-pound bag to the postal office. And I was sweating like crazy because it was really hot. And then on the way back, I went to go stop at a coffee place. And you know when you're not thinking, you just tap the card, I wasn't in the thinking mood, all right? I was just in the I need a cold drink and they didn't have water mood. I got iced coffee, and then when I got home, because I tap with my phone, it says the price on the phone, and I nearly spit out the coffee. It was $6.04 for a regular sized iced coffee. It was like a fancy place that I stopped by because it was the only one there. But my God, man. But I needed something cold, man. I was so hot. I needed to cool down. Just me and my kid today. We've been outside with the hibachi today. Those are the little grills, right? The little I don't want to say lap grills. They're not lap grills. They're just little grills, right? It was good coffee, but I don't want to spend. This is why I make my own coffee, man. $6? Whew. Crazy, dude. And I just proceed to drink water all day today. It's just been a water day after that. Just keep myself hydrated. All right. Let's put our stabs on this guy. When I was in California a few months ago, I went to a nice coffee place that had $8 pour over. Holy smokes. I'm not going to lie, other than, so when I was visiting Novel Keys, Mike took us to a good coffee place. He treated us to coffee, but I don't recall the pricing. But it didn't seem that crazy. I think some stuff on the menu was $3 or $4, which is to me that sounds pricey for coffee, because I'm also used to Tim Hortons pricing. But here, there was one time I went with a group of people to a coffee place, and I looked at the menu and I saw the coffee menu, and it was for a sort of fancy place, and it's $7 or $8 for a coffee drink. And I'm yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It's also why I really wanted to do coffee and get into coffee. It's because it just seems like it makes more sense to me. I can buy a whole bag of beans that'll last me a few weeks. The coffee prices at York Uni is wild. What are the prices there? Oh yeah, dude. I'm Tim Hortons coffee's awful. Starbucks coffee's okay. It's nothing special. I think that's honestly the coffee I'd get if I had to pick like a big chain. Dude, when I was in America, yo, I tried Dunkin' Donuts. That shit's the worst coffee I've ever had in my entire life. That was probably the absolute most garbage coffee Dunkin's try. And you know what? You guys had been telling me that, I think, prior to me saying, like, oh, I want to try it. And then I tried it. I'm like, this shit's trash, dude. What do you expect from $1 coffee? I don't know. It tastes like a little bit like coffee. It just tasted like mud water. People swear by it. Yeah, Voodoo, literal mud water. It's terrible. The only people that will tell you it's not trash are from Boston. I had to end up asking for extra sugar packets, and I just drowned it in sugar and sweetener to make it edible because it was bad. The best coffees you make at home? Yeah. You know what, dude? Not for nothing. Actually, I lied. I said Starbucks would probably be it. McDonald's coffee is probably the best coffee because I think they, from what I remember, I don't quote me if I'm wrong. I think they took Tim Hortons' old beans, the one that everyone liked, and then Tim Hortons switched their bean recipe, and then McDonald's just took that. So the McDonald's here in Canada is really, really good. Like I actually don't mind the McDonald's in Canada. It's tasty because it has the old Timmy's. Yeah. McDonald's took Old Tim's coffee. It just makes sense to me to like, because that's the coffee I used to love. I used to love Tim Hortons coffee. It was really good. But then you know what I find is still really good coffee? Most diners just have really good diner coffee, and it's just good. A little creamer, a little sweetener, just good. People think that Dunkin' Donuts is good coffee, but they have never had good coffee, or the coffee they drink is from Dunkin' Donuts is mostly sugar and flavoring. Yes, dude, that's what I had to drown, because I just got a black coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and then I had asked for 2 sweetener packets on the side in case I needed it. I took a sip. I'm like, whoa, this is bad. Put both sweetener packaging in. I'm like, no, this is still bad. I asked for 2 more sweeteners. Have you tried Lake Blue switches? I can't say that I have. I cannot say that I have. So, question is though, do we use this mid-plate foam that it came with? Do we use it? Dude, this is why I would have loved to try. Loved to try the FR4 plate for this. I don't know if we try it. I think we try without, and then we can always put a little foam underneath. Do you have a full-time job? So at one point, Ruby, so earlier on in my streaming career, if you will, I actually had a full-time job. I was doing keyboard stuff, and then on top of all of that, I was learning all of this keyboard content creation stuff. Then, I'd say for about a year into streaming, I had a full-time job and I was streaming almost full-time. Then about, I want to say a year ago now, or a little over a year ago rather, I got laid off. There wasn't enough work for me there, but they had offered me a little contract position to kind of help, so they still needed me to do things, but they still didn't want to fully let me go. So they offered me a contract position. Now, as of I'd say this month in June, I am fully doing content creation. Actually, 1 second, guys. I need to get my plate fork, and it's in this room. Yes, these are LY switches, by the way. I like your keycap usage. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm fully doing keyboards now. In fact, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the last few weeks I've been doing keyboards. Well, I'd say the last 2 weeks. I think maybe you guys have noticed my energy level has been more normal. So I do work for Novel Keys, but I still consider that to be keyboard related. It's because I don't have to do... I think on any given week, at one point I was probably working about 70 to 90 hours. And I would like to say now I'm down to like... I'm still working a lot. I would say I'm down about 15 hours of that now because of just stuff I've just like decided I don't want to do anymore. But I kind of fell into the trap of... I mean, dude, this is a life thing, okay? I fell into the trap of like, I need to like do as much as I can now. And that's been my mentality. I still think that's important for me to do now while I have energy. But I fell into the trap of doing way too much and convincing myself that that was okay. And I ended up kind of taking a step back and going, well, this isn't okay. Because I am so burnt out on... It wasn't even like a job or anything. I'm just burnt out of just doing things. So, yeah, I now don't do all those things. And I feel way better. And you know what? It's true. Sometimes if you have the ability to, take a step back because you'll be happier and then you'll do the thing, even though you're doing less in quotations, you'll do that stuff better. You know what I mean? I have a difficult time maintaining energy enough to be productive for 8 hours. How? Okay, Lutz, I'm gonna ask you a big question right now, and I need you to be as truthful as possible. What time are you going to bed? What time are you waking up? This is my first question, okay? I'm gonna ask you 3 questions, Lutz. What time are you going to bed and what time are you waking up? Dude, I have 3 questions that always challenge people's energy levels. There's like one switch in the middle that's north face or south facing. That's kind of weird. Drop the knowledge. Why is this one switch the other way? Definitely need to use the plate fork here. Dude, I go to around 9:30 and try to get up by 5:30. Okay, so not bad. So you're getting what? About 7 hours of sleep. Let's just say 8 hours of sleep. Okay, number one thing, you know what, Lutz? Everyone's different. Maybe you need to go to bed an hour earlier. I found that even with myself, if I get 8 hours, it's like a weird thing for me. Either I need to get either my body works on like 5 hours or 9 hours. There's no in between. I don't feel good in between. I never do. So it's one of the two. Maybe your body's the same way. Maybe your body's a little bit different. The next thing, Lutz, what are you eating? And are you eating, I'd say about 4 hours before you go to bed? Like before you actually pass out. And if you are, you might be tired from your body doing extra work at night just by digesting and stuff. Yeah, eating right before you go to bed. So it's something that I have to get used to as well. If you're eating right before you go to bed, I find myself to be extremely lethargic. So I've completely cut for the most part. I mean, yesterday I had something a little bit later, but dude, this is huge. I'm gonna go for it. What, Lutz? The eating? Or the hour before you go to, or the hour extra of sleep? Because if you're eating, I would suggest stopping and just like, if you're hungry, just like drink some water, man. Like, I know it sucks. Your body will get used to it. The next thing for energy level, what do you do for work? You don't have to say like exactly or who, just do you work like an office? Are you sitting all day long? Because if you're sitting all day long and then you come home and you sit some more, you're going to be tired. You're going to be tired because your body's just doing nothing, right? But if you're moving around, I work here as a content writer. So I go to a desk and yeah, okay. So you're like me. Lutz, if you go look at some of my old streams, prior to when I told you guys I started working out. And this is light workouts, dude. Like, I'm talking like you can go like twice or 3 times a week. Start moving around a little bit more. You know what the number one thing I started doing, Lutz? I started going on walks. That's all. I just started walking. That's it. That was like enough for my body to like reboot, basically. And when it rebooted, I felt great again. Like, I had all my energy, everything, dude. All that stuff came back to me. All of it. And it was just from walking. And then I did that treadmill thing that people talk about. What was it? It's 9 330 or 12 330 or something. It's like a 12 incline, 12 330, yeah. I started doing that too. Whew. It killed me the first week or two that I did it. But now I can do it no problem. And I just feel better throughout the day. But what I find is like, if I don't go and do stuff now, like if I spend 1 or 2 days just like straight working, like not moving my body, it's a weird feeling, but my blood almost feels like sludge. Like my body feels like bad. I get a very like slow feeling mentality to me. But then the moment I do any sort of like large amount of exercise, I just start feeling good almost immediately, dude. Exactly what Dee said too, the jumping jacks. And like I'm a content guy, so like I sit down all day. But I've been trying to do a lot and work it into my normal like routine of just like moving around. I bent a pin. Did I bend a pin? No, I didn't. Perfect. Yeah, I hope that helps. That's the long answer. Sorry if it feels like I called someone out, but that's the long answer to what helped me. That can also happen if you take too much caffeine without water. Actually, my coffees are down to like 1 or 2 a day. Yes, about the slow blood. My gosh, thanks for all the tips. I do not feel called out. Yeah, dude. Hydration and just move your body. You don't need to do that bullshit that people tell you. The 10,000 step bullshit is bullshit. You do not need that. If your steps are 0, guess what's gonna help? Any amount of steps. So even if you do 3,000 steps throughout the day, like if you're starting to track it or whatever, or if you want to do like 20 minutes of walking or 15, that's gonna start helping you. You don't need to set the goal that high right away. That's just bad for you. It's a bad mental to kind of like set that goal. But yeah, just try those 3 things. That's like the number one things I can tell you. Obviously, there's other things like eating cleaner foods and yada yada yada. But do at your rate, right? Yeah, just do it at your own rate. I walk a crazy amount a day. It's not good for you. I think 5,000 steps is kind of like my goal every single day. Like if I decide to track it, your own pace. I think either way potato works. I think I get both ways. So either way is good. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that helps. But the slow blood thing, oh man, I was feeling that last week. And I was like telling my girlfriend, she's like, go work out. And I was like, I'm gonna. So then I went, and then immediately, like after that one workout, that whole blood thing that I was saying, like my blood feels sluggish. Like I just felt slow, like went away almost immediately. But I find that the workout that really helps me do that is just, I do 20 minutes of that 12-3-30, and then I'll do 20 minutes of strength. So I do a lot of chest workouts because I just like doing it because, I don't know, it feels good. And then I will switch from, I know people don't recommend this, but I've been switching from chest to like back just because I like the way it feels, right? And then, hold on, I need to get my little switch puller. I put this in the wrong slot. But then I'll just do bicep curls and stuff like that. You can even do push-ups. There's nothing wrong with that. Those are always amazing to do. Push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that. I hate doing push-ups because like I hate the hardwood floors here in the condo, like, or the flooring. I don't even know if it's hardwood or not. And then the carpets are all kind of, I hate my hands and like it just hurts my hands, so I just don't bother. I feel like this stream is made into a hyperlapse. This could be the talking edit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna have to probably edit this tomorrow because I want to get this video up for people. So yeah, I can probably put that in there. Yes, back 100%. Used to go to the gym a lot with my wife, but now she's pregnant, so we've slowed down. I mean, that could also be too, right? Like, you once led like what seems like an active life, right? So your body probably is craving that. Your body probably wants more of it. I think it's an interesting talk, though. One thing that really helps me a lot too is I cut back on my potato chips. I think, dude, listen, I loved potato chips. All right, I still do. They're like my kryptonite when it comes to snacking. I can eat a whole bag in one sitting. I've completely cut that out now. Like, I don't eat potato chips like that now. I've replaced that kind of craving with popcorn. And popcorn, it's still like 200-300 calories for like a bag, but at least popcorn's like good fiber, like just a lot better for you. But yeah, the potato chip thing, not only did I see weight loss from that, but it's just so much better for you to not eat potato chips. 12 chips is like 140 calories. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, demolish popcorn. Don't say it's good fiber. I don't need more reasons to eat popcorn. Don't drown it in butter. That's the thing, right? You can't drown it in butter and other things like that. But if you're just eating popcorn with like a little bit of, I put a little bit of, if I'm making it myself, a little sugar and salt. Raspberry chip ice cream. Ice cream I really like, but I don't buy ice cream often, and let me tell you guys something. It's because the ice cream that I like is expensive. And that's the only one I like now. After I tried it one time, I kind of ruined it for myself. It was, God, what's the brand? I don't even remember. It's been a while since I bought it. It's like $10. No, it's, God, dude, what is it called? I've talked about it before. I don't remember what it's called, but it's really good stuff. It's just expensive. The Haagen-Dazs stuff? Haagen-Dazs is okay. I think it's a made in Canada brand. I know you can find it in the States though. Man, I can't remember now. I really don't remember, guys. I'm sorry. I want to remember. Did I bend that pen? I think I bent this pen. Did I? Yeah, I did. No, it wasn't. I've seen that brand MP, but it's not that brand. It's not Cody Cook. Maple syrup poutine ice cream? Huh? That sounds like a little much. Also, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the follows again, guys. I don't think I thanked Eldama and Biggie Boss for the follows and all the rest of the people who followed today. Thank you guys all for being here, bro. And thank you guys for the subs. Really appreciate that too, guys. What are you trying to figure out, Alex? It's a brand... Righteous. That's the one. That's what it's called. Blue Gray just got it. Blue Gray 421. You just got it, dude. It's called Righteous. That is the best ice cream that I've had so far. There's probably other great brands, but that's the only one that I can find in some of the markets here. That is really good stuff. Just expensive. How's the build experience so far? Super simple. The plate, I wish didn't have as many flex cuts as it did. If you don't use the foam, you kind of have to use the plate fork. Other than that, replacing the screws for hex screws along the case. But pretty simple. Pretty simple. No big complaints here. Actually, I'm gonna turn on this little light here. So I like a little bit of a warm light while I'm streaming. Hold on. It's cute. I just like it. Not that you guys can see it, but is this still a proto? Yeah. So there's like a bunch of scuffs on this proto that they mentioned right away that those are not going to be on the final. So they just let us know. One thing though that I'm going to mention, they did say that they're including 2mm pour-on pads as well. So I can already see there's a tab there. But my idea, if I had the thinner pads with me today, but I don't, because these are the 3mm ones, I'd probably just put a thinner one on the bottom of the case for the bottom tab underneath the spacebar. Because I don't think, if you leave this the way it is, you might get it smacking against the, you know, the case over here, which might be a bad thing. But as long as they're including some way to kind of help alter that sound profile where the spacebar is, I think that's fine. Do you ever upload the VOD when you streamed with Geo? No, I have it download it. I'm gonna take out some parts that I'm not too happy with, and then, oh wait, how do they want us to do this here? Do we just put this in the center? I'm a little confused by the gaskets. Pretty sure we just put one here. Gotta be Tim's part? Of course, the moment I call Tim and the rest of the guys, they all act sus and silly. So, of course we're removing their parts. Ain't no way about it. Sometimes, I don't realize how weird they are. I keep some switches in an old Righteous container. That's a good, actually, I should have done that. In total, I think I've ever purchased 3 of those containers of ice cream, but that would have been really cool to start like a little collection. But I want it in its full glory. You know what I might do then for you guys? If you guys are subs, maybe I'll just upload it somewhere where you guys can watch it. The unedited version of the stream, but for right now, no one gets to see that. Only it's a if you were there thing. Since I got the Sonnet, I haven't really looked at other keyboards. I'm very happy with it. Man, I am so happy that you guys, maybe it wasn't my recommendation, but that a keyboard that I really liked, you guys really liked. That makes me happy. It makes me so, so happy. Do I put the foam in? Should I try it without the foam first? I think I do. I think that's the move. We try it without first. I mean, mind you, I'm gonna be honest, this is not the foam it's gonna come with. This is like really thick, and that's really dense. I keep checking the email, waiting for the Envoy shipment notification. I know the Envoy it's a hype board. It's a very, very hype board. I'm very excited for everyone to get it. Huh? Something will go wrong when you put that on the top case? What's gonna go wrong? Look at all the blockers. God damn it, dude. I forgot this is the HHKB one. You know what? Good call, Solid. Good call. It's a good thing it's hot swap. Whoops. Did I put those in the right spot? Then I think I should have. Did I hear anything about the Jelly Evolve? A lot of people have been asking me about the Jelly, but I don't really, like, I don't think it interests me all that much. So I haven't really gone out of my way to, like, read more than I needed to about it, you know? What config if I'm running a viewer keyboard? Which one? The Envoy or the thing that we're building today, the Molly60? The Envoy, I am running Obscura switches, the Alexotos edition ones. And then I am also using a aluminum plate. And believe it or not, I am not using any sort of weights in it. I just have the aluminum weight in it. Which, I mean, sounds great. The trick to using the aluminum weight on the Envoy is to not screw in the screws that kind of force it together all the way. You just do a twist or two. It still keeps everything in place, but it removes that weird pinging sound. If you have the brass weight or anything else that's not the aluminum weight, you're totally fine to do whatever. But I find with this one here, you kind of have to. You kind of have to leave the screws not tightened all the way. Owl Labs boards all sound the same. Owl Labs really likes their foam sound signature, which is fine. Like, people can like that and stuff, but I think after a while, like, a lot of people tend to agree the foamy sound ends up being very fatiguing. Couldn't you force break it? There's nothing to force break. It's one-piece construction, technically. This is a cute little board, man. This is, like, low-key super cute. All right, let's open this thing. I'm going to open this up. Actually, you know what? Do you guys want to vote? I think today's a day that we vote. Prediction time, baby. Prediction time. This is very Instagram. Very. All right. You guys know the rules here. Is this GMK set going to be messed up? Chat, we doing Gregory? Oh, goodness. Here, we'll still open this up. Is this going to be messed up, yes or no? Remember the rules? Even if one keycap is completely out of place or completely flipped over, little overlaps, a little out of place, little crookedness doesn't really matter, but if something's completely out of place, go ahead, guys. Use your points if you guys want to. Let's do some predictions. Why did I just get a million Pinterest emails? Leave me alone. All in, baby. Let's see. Do we know the name of the color for the Molly is? Let me see if I can find out for you guys. I'll message the designer now. What pink? I'll ask right now. Juan, do you know the color of my heart when I see you? All right, let me tell you, dude. It's bright red when I see you, man, because you make my blood go crazy in my body when I see you, all right, man? Juan, I hope you're having a great day today, dude. And if no one's told you today, man, you're looking good, all right? You're looking cute. I'm 170K on no. Oh, shit. There's a lot of people on no today. What's up, Icy? Feels like I haven't seen you in a while. You make my blood rush to a certain spot? Huh? My stomach just growled. Huh? I wish they sent brass or stainless steel. I almost feel like this is the brass weight. It has weight to it. I don't know if it is or not, but... Alright. Are you guys ready to open this thing up? Let's see. We'll see. Can't promise you guys anything right now. This is a cute set, though. The color pink tickles my brain. I've always been a big fan of, like, just cute pink sets in this keyboard hobby. Drum roll, please. Hazakura. All right. Is this set going to be messed up? It didn't also stick right away, too. That is the nicest number row I've ever seen in my entire life. We'll let that fly. Like, that's fine. It's just a little to the right. Nothing's out of place, though. We're going to let that slide. No. Guys, this is okay still. Nothing's completely out of place. It's still there in order. It's getting a little dicey, though. That's still fine. I think this is a little too much now. Oh, I just ruined it. Okay, that's my own fault. That's my own fault there. All right, that's scuffed. Dude, the boxes like stick together. Just based off of over here and over here. I'm gonna say this is scuffed. That's like too much overlap. It's not that bad, but I do have to say that it is scuffed because of just like some keys over here in the bottom. If it was like a little bit, but like the arrow key being like completely over, I demand a recount. Show me the keyboard, son. Big W for the doubters. I think we've definitely seen worse, but we gotta make sure that we stick to the rules.
Keycaps are humping each other. I must say goodbye to my points.
They were kind of humping each other, yeah. They were a little bit. All right, let's. It was scuffed. We're gonna give this it's a scuff, but it's a very minor scuff. But we still have to consider it scuffed. It is messed up though. Standards are low. We've given it just this before, but this is a little much. It's a little much. It's okay. Next time we'll get them, guys. Next time we'll get them. Oh wait, I want to open this too. Is this like entry keys and stuff? This set's really cute though. God damn, this is so pretty. Actually, I think I want to use the pink. I don't think I want to use the red accent because I think the pink accent looks nicer with the little flowers and stuff. So this can support a whole bunch of different layouts with the hot swap unit. I don't know if the hot swap unit will be different. I don't think the PCB will be different, but you can actually solder in different hot swap sockets. They left spaces for you to do that, which is kind of nice for different layouts, just in case you want something different. I'm a big fan of this set, actually. This is so pretty. I'm gonna put these little cats here. Yeah, that goes there, and then this goes here. And then I actually just want to grab my lube. Just put a little bit more in here. Gonna need more GS3 soon. And then let's grab two more little artisans here. So cute, dude. I vibe with this. The pink is actually perfect for this too. This is very, very soft. This almost feels like this is a super soft typing experience. Jeez. I don't know what I have for expectations for how this is going to sound, by the way, guys. So this is going to be like, I really don't know. I'm really thinking this will sound okay. But I mean, if this blows my mind for $99, then hey, so be it, right? No, this is no foams at all. Yeah, this is just using some switches that they sent over that were. This is how they're gonna sell them stock, which were called. What were they called again? Flower Shadow. Yeah, they were Flower Shadow switches. Completely stock, so the way that they're gonna come is pre-lubed. They sound good in hand, so again, we'll see. Well, high hopes, I guess. The Pepto-Bismol. I think that's, dude. I can't say that. I think it's Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol, whatever it's called. Then any pink would be considered that. I think that's unfair to say. I think this is the wrong profile for this guy. Let me take this guy here out. I think I have to put the little. Actually, are they all the wrong profile? Let's put the cat. Screw it. Put the cat face. All right. H switch? Wait, what? Oh yeah, This switch is the wrong... That was the only other oddity about this too. Like I'm used to these two being the wrong way because that does support, like this PCB looks like it at one point had a USB-C connector on it. Not sure why this one here is flipped over though. That is one odd thing about the... I mean, it doesn't really affect alignment at all. So I'm not crazy concerned about it, but just an oddity, I guess. Not sure. Couldn't tell you guys. This is a super cute keyboard. Holy smokes. Won't there be interference from R3? I think maybe for certain keycaps, maybe. The cherry profile that I've used from... I've built boards like this before where there's like, they're flipped upside down, whatever you want to call it, but I've never really had that. Perhaps though, just something to keep in mind. I'm not seeing anything though. This is really cute. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just admire this for a second. Wait, this is cute, dude. All right, I can appreciate. There's a lot of color choices with the Molly60. Actually, one thing that I'm not too happy about is I don't know if this is dust or something. I don't know. It looks like there's a little bit of like an, I don't know, an alignment. Again, this is a prototype, but it looks like the metal's either bent on the top here. I hope this isn't indicative of the final run. This side's fine, but it looks like it's a little bit dented on the top over here. Again, there's like other big scratches and scuffs on the prototype unit. It's just a prototype. I'll chalk it up to that, but cute little embellishment here on the bottom right as well. I think it's super cute. Man, this is a... I think it's a pretty classy side profile. And then little Molly kind of badge on the bottom. You can get different colors for this. It looks nice to me. I think this looks kind of cute. All right. Holy. Do you guys see that? This is not even a lot of pressure I'm putting. So, little HJ test for you guys. So these are using the flower shadow switches with the, I think this looks like an acrylic, but apparently it's in a polycarbonate plate. No foams, no nothing like that. I haven't tuned any other of the mods other than the spacebar for now. So if we need to tune them, I will tune them in a bit here. And this is a hot swap PCB. So let's see what this sounds like, guys. This is the Molly60. It's a $99 kit to start. It can go up to what it looks like $129. Honestly, that's not... The spacebar I want to tweak a little bit. I got some things that I want to see for that, but like the alphas sound solid. The mods sound solid. It's a super soft typing experience. Okay, I want to try one thing. We're going to open this up really quick. Where's my screwdriver? Where did I put you? Please? So I'm going to leave this spacebar switch, but I do want to just move the gasket off of the spacebar. It's not crazy deep. I would say it leans to be a bit more bright. But honestly, this is not bad. I think if we had used the F44 plate, perhaps the bottom foam would have been absolutely necessary. But I'm gonna try two things. Two quick little things here. First, to get rid of this gasket over here. We'll leave the top gasket on. Let me just screw in 4 corners because I want to see how this sounds now without the gasket. Believe it or not, you guys would be surprised when I tell you, like, removing a gasket sometimes can really just dramatically change. I mean, the feeling was fine because it's already super soft, but even just the way it sounds can be super, super different by removing a single gasket. That's so good for $99. This does not need any foam in it at all. Hold on, I'm gonna put the rest of the screws back in and then we'll just continue to go from there. Removing the tadpole under the spacebar makes a ton of difference. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, mounting points under spacebars are silly. I don't know why anyone does them. Would you call that clacky or thocky? Clacky. For 99 bucks, man? This is a fun little project. Just make sure it comes with the PCB too, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. Yeah, I guess it does come with the PCB. Hold on, let me double check. I need to make sure. Yeah, it does. Hot swap, non-flex cut, 1.6 mil thickness. Damn. And then there's, hold on, let me see how many colors there are. There is, not including your weight colors, 3, 6, 9, 12, 20 colors. Oh wow, there's even like a light orange. That's a hot light orange. 20 colors you can pick up. I'm pretty positive this is Paris pink. I'm not sure. And these are spray coated too, so they're not anode, guys. There's a bit of a texture with these. They're not quite as smooth as an E-coat or a... Oh yeah, dude, just removing that one. I think if we were to use that 2mm pour-on gasket like they said it was gonna come with, that'll probably eliminate like that spacebar from sounding super sharp. But just taking out the gasket, like... Group buy starts, I mean, I think it's open today. Maybe it's open today. I don't know if Nland opened it earlier because I thought it was supposed to go tomorrow. But it's also going to be, there's proxies for this too. Like, shout out to Mechland. They're the ones who approached me about this. So Mechland should, not plugged in. Mechland should be opening up tomorrow. Although it looks like Nland went a day early or something. Well, let me just... Yeah, probably tomorrow for Mechland. So if you're in Canada, Mechland will be tomorrow. Nland is, Nland's I think the only person up right now. I'm pretty positive. Doesn't sound bad. I would use this on a daily, man. Dude, this is solid. This is so solid. And then, like I said, the really nice thing about this is you can, if you want it to be HHKB with split backspace and then have maybe a split right shift, you can just buy yourself. I don't think it would be nice. This is my other ask, but I think this might be asking too much. Let me just double check if it doesn't come with. I could be talking out of my ass. 1 second. End land. Oh, that's B. End keys. Does this come with extra? Okay, no, you might have to pick it up, but it looks like the PCB. If it's the same PCB they're going to be offering in the group buy, you can buy yourself like a little small roll of hot swap sockets, and on the PCB, like I showed you guys earlier, you can just solder in your placement for it, and then go from there. So it's not a fixed, locked-in hot swap PCB. You can still add more. They gave you options to add, which is crazy good. I'm assuming that works. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like that's possible on the PCB. That is crazy. So it'll be Mechland for Canada. Australia will be all caps, USB keys for all. And then NLAN keys is going to be China, or I guess overseas. But pretty nice. I don't even think it... Man, like, even if you bought the weight, like, let's just say you wanted to get the fancier weight for this, $124 is still pretty crazy. That is crazy good. US dollars, please remember that, please. Looks like we killed the NLAN key page. Is it not working? No, it's working for me. Oh, never mind. It's really slow. Yeah, never mind. It's super slow. QK60 killer. I think there are a lot of great 60s out there, but if you really just wanted a fun little project and then you can just build whatever you want with it, man, it's hard to find things to complain about for $99. It visually is really appealing. Lots of different colors. They're going to replace the screws for the hex screws. Visually, this is just me complaining personally, but like maybe I don't like this. But I mean, whatever. It says Molly, whatever. At least it's not like the worst, most ugly font that I've ever seen. I don't know. This is nice. Daughter board inside. Really can't complain. Really can't complain, dude. I would say taco. What happened? Oh, the taco. Yeah, I think that maybe is one of the worst weights I've seen in a little while, unfortunately. Yeah, it's so soft. I don't know why it's so soft, but it is so soft. The gaskets are really putting in work there with the tabs, man. This is flexier than the Envoy. I would say this is way flexier than the Envoy. Envoy has lots of flex. You can see it moving, right? It's solid though. Like the Envoy, deeper sound profile. This, these are Obscura switches, the Alexotos edition ones. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. So cute though. That is so cute, dude. What a cute little keyboard. Does that have VIA support? I'll find out right now for you guys. Let's see. Let us see. I didn't read anything about VIA support, but I'm assuming it'll either work on VIA or Vial. Let's see if I go to VIA. It sees it in VIA. It does not load it in VIA. So it looks like the JSON file might be needed to load it in VIA, but in Vial, let's see in Vial. Start web Vial. Sees it in Vial, and it's just stuck on starting up. It sees it in Vial, so you have Vial support with this. You most likely can get it to work in VIA if you get the JSON file, but yeah, it works in Vial. So awesome. That's pretty awesome, dude. The wife says she loves this build, the Rare Wifey Plus. Hey, guys, is it because it's just like, this is the most adorable keyboard I think we built in a long time. What weight color did you get on this? You know, if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't have got this purple one. This is just something they sent to me, right? I probably would have picked up, if I were to pick up one of these little guys. Let's see what color. I can't even go look at Nland keys anymore. The website's like just completely down. Well, I don't know what color I'd pick up now. There's lots, probably silver or gray. It doesn't even load. Okay. Let's load it one page. Okay, we're back on the page. Took a little while. Yeah, I'd probably pick like, I mean, they have a titanium gray with glitter. Maybe I'd get that. But I don't think I would get purple. That's just not really my theme. I would probably pick up silver. I mean, there's even white, maybe white. Cement gray would be nice. I think I would go something neutral for it. Probably something neutral. Nice though. Pretty awesome. Pretty crazy, dude. Insane. Insane that this is $99. I mean, they're definitely like, this is, just so we know the limitations of this, and I say that with such a grain of salt, this is going to be powder coated, right? So as far as I know, powder coats aren't as resilient as something like a what's it called? Like a Cerakote. So it's not quite the same level as Cerakote. Cerakotes are also very expensive. But I mean, for what it is, like, you're not throwing this, or, you know, hopefully you guys aren't throwing this at people. But this is really nice. The texture is awesome. It's not quite as smooth or high quality looking as Anno, so just understand that as well. But my God, man, still really pretty. 3 months ETA. They're thinking about doing it in 2 months. You know, if this does really well, they might suffer. Was it DJ Khaled? They might be suffering from success if this does really well. And then they might not be able to hit that. But I mean, if they do, bro, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. But I've seen people have a really good product, and then they get too many orders, and then it just lasts way too long for waiting, you know. Speaking of affordable boards, can we potentially get an Envoy Sequence sound test on stream? Envoy and Sequence. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Let me next time we stream, we can probably do that, yeah. Or a YouTube roundup. I was actually going to do a webpage roundup for that. I would definitely say this is about 2 kilograms. It feels like it's about 3 or 4 pounds, yeah. I'm down for anything that will knock QK simps off their high horse. For 99 bucks, man. Did I miss the sound test? I'll do it again because it sounds so good. I'll do it again. What's crazy too is that there's no sense of it being hollow. So maybe with the FR4 plate, it would get a little bit more of that. But there's no sense of it being hollow here. And it is a super, if you're into really soft typing experiences, you'll probably be into this. And then the only other thing that I would be nitpicky about is the H is opposite facing compared to the rest of the switches. Really don't know why that is. But anyways, that's pretty much the stream. That's crazy, man. I'm going to probably get some nice photos of this, or maybe do a bit of content on this, because this is a nice find for $99. Think of it like this, guys. The keycap's more expensive than the keyboard. Think about it like that. I'm pretty positive even with the switches, maybe the keycaps are more expensive. It's crazy to think about that, though. It's crazy to think about that. Cheaper than keycaps, so unreal. Yeah. That's insane to think about. Yeah, it is. I don't have the FR4 plate, unfortunately, guys. They didn't send an FR4 plate to me, but the good sound. Then the good sound is the keycaps? Maybe. Keyboard's definitely pulling its own weight here. Would you prefer this or the tofu? Oh, yeah. Dude, I didn't really care for the Tofu 65 2.0. I think it sounded okay. And honestly, for the price point, when you really look at it, even from price point differences, unless you're really into the aesthetic of the new Tofu, this just sounds nicer to me. I mean, there is some different ways you can mount the Tofu and play around with it. And I think overall, it's probably a better quality board, but I think sound and feel-wise, and again, this is personal preference. It's my own biases here. I like this more. I think this is more up my alley. The new Tofus are literally just some of the keyboards of all time, or just literally some of the keyboards. Wait, what do you mean by that, Liam? Holy heck, I got gifted a sub. Yeah, there was some crazy gifts happening the other day because of our subathon. But all right, guys, the new Tofus feel so good. I mean, they feel okay. The new Tofus are, I would say they're not quite my thing, but they're nice. Any gifters? All right, guys. So basically, I think I might have the new board to recommend to people. 30 months in Flectra?
30 months, my guy. Love you very much. Hope
Dude.
to see you in Toronto this October. Looking for an in-stock recommendation. Any ideas?
In stock? Inflectra, DM me what you're looking for. We're friends on. I think we're friends on Discord. DM me and we'll figure out what you need. Did you take a look at the Mechland switches? I mean, I need to lube them all still, but they sent me. I think they sent me one other bag that I put somewhere up in the front. But they also sent me these. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what these are. I don't exactly know what these are here. Oh, are these the Peach Bloom V2s? I figured it out. They're from Designer Studios. So I figured it out. He doesn't know? Oh. Well, they have a new little case. Cute. Wait, this would have been cuter to put in the keyboard today. I mean, yeah, pretty solid lube job on these. These are pretty solid. Yeah, I can't wait to use these. I like the last ones. They're in my Kohaku. I really like the Peach Blooms from last time. So, I'm excited to try these again. Here, I'll show you guys. Everything's so pink. I don't know what it is today, but it's a very pink day today. Very, very pink. Either way, I think we had a cute keyboard build today. Yeah, these were really nice. I used the V1s in my Kohaku and I loved them. But then they sold out and then I couldn't get any more. I think graphite golds are technically the same thing as these, but I liked the pink colorway. But now that I know that they have V2s, and that I might not actually have to lube them myself, then hey. I mean, at the end of the day, so this kind of is your question, Sausage. At the end of the day, I would probably go in and lube everything by hand, like manually, because I just think it's just better to do it that way. You get to your preference of how you like something lube, but if you want like good stuff that you don't have to lube for whatever reason, I mean, there's lots of good options these days. But the Tomorrow switches, yeah, I would put a little bit on top of the factory lube. I always do. Like if I'm sitting down and I really want to put the best foot forward for the build that I'm going for, and everyone's different. Some people prefer the stock lube, some people don't. Me personally, I'm always one to lube the switches. Now with like certain switches like cream sodas or a lot of the Aphelion switches, you can get away with not lubing them, and they still sound great. But again, you can always tweak it a little bit depending on what you're gonna do. I'm typing on factory lube switches now. Honestly, I've been trying to find a reason to lube them, and I can't. Yeah, everyone's a little different, right? Super Me Gusta says they like them with, with nothing at all. And hey, everyone's a little bit different. Sodas are better tuned. I also agree with that, Ugtug. Like, I'm always one to say that it's always good to hand tune something because you're doing it to your preference. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stream, though, guys. It's gonna be really loud me. Oh, yes, I muted me in time. That's pretty much the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do I need to get Milmax for the Harbor spacebar? Do I need to get a Mil-Max for the harbor space? But that's the only part I don't have. Are you sending me something, Tiger? The harbor? If so, I have Mil-Max sockets. If you're sending it to me, then yeah, I can just do it for you. Just make sure you put it in the requests, or else I'll forget. Or just send me like another email just saying, remember to do it, just so we know. I'm not sure if you noticed it, just me, but do you ever notice the box stems are far more stable to feeling the type on? A little bit, yeah. It's because there's no way that they can move around, right? I've been actually, little side story while I find someone to raid here, I've been actually recommending people who work in a more dusty or dirty environment box stem switches, because they're more resilient to not getting dust and dirt inside them. And I've had a few people now come to me where a switch has just failed because of dust, crumbs, whatever it is that get inside of it. So yeah, they're much more conducive to a dusty environment. I don't know who to raid. There's not a lot of people that I follow that are streaming right now. Maybe we just raid Pseudo? Oh. Pseudo's just cooking. She's not really paying attention to the stream, I don't think. I don't know who to raid, guys. You guys have any suggestions? Should I just raid Chris? I'm just gonna raid Chris. I haven't raided Chris in a while. Slash raid. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your stream, or my stream. Whatever, man. It's just like saying good day. Enjoy the rest of your days. All right. I'm gonna go probably sit down and have some water or something. Peace out, everyone. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll have a little special something for you guys very, very soon. By the way, I know we just did giveaways, but there might be something else very, very soon. Mechland, dude. Mechland, you don't even have to say sorry. The keyboard, hold on really quick for Mechland. I don't know if he heard it or not. Killer. Awesome board, bro. I'm very happy with it. It sounds and feels outstanding for 99 bucks. Punches way above what it's supposed to be on, you know? Awesome caps on it? Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, this is $99, guys. All right, though, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days. If you guys want to watch the VOD, it should be up immediately. But see you guys very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. And see you guys tomorrow, I believe. Take care. Bye-bye.